Hey everybody, Mark Lewis here, and welcome to my back patio. I just had one of those weird confluences or coincidences where your personal life aligns with your work life and vice versa, and I thought it'd be worth talking about today. Karen and I visited Santa Fe a year ago last August, ended up buying a house and planning to move out here. And now, finally, after a year, we have all those repairs and renovations done, and we can finally, quote unquote, declare victory and settle in without having to think about the next major task and to do that we have to check off. It's a really nice feeling, and it's been a long time coming. The plan, we hope, is to not have to do this again. It required downsizing, getting rid of about a third of our stuff. Some of it we simply didn't have room for in this new to us house. And then once you start that deep cleaning exercise, you realize you have accumulated things that, while they may have been important at the time, they just aren't needed now and they probably should be gotten rid of. But man, I mean, that's hard, right? I have this stuff for a reason. And to an old ex farm boy, the might need it pull is really strong. And then, what about the purely sentimental stuff that I am certain has no place in my life now, but reminds me of, say, that awesome vacation on the Outer Banks, like the shell, which I keep on my desk and it says OBX right there. I think it's the only thing I brought back. And the only reason it made it through the purge is it's really small, doesn't take up much room, and I can hold it while I'm thinking like this. But if you go through that and you do it right, you come out on the other side of that process leaner, more efficient, and ready to begin that next chapter without being burdened by all that extra baggage and inefficient processes that are holding you back and keeping you from really enjoying the fruits of your labor. And I was sitting in my office this morning pondering all that. I noticed a LinkedIn post that Tryon had put out about implementing and or upgrading your WMS. And it hit me that those processes that I had just gone through of planning the move, doing the ABC analysis of my stuff, even if informally, and having to restructure my storage and basically just find better ways to do things and do them more efficiently in this new house is the same process I've been doing for 30 years, helping people implement WMS solutions and generally improving operational performance and their distribution centers and warehouses. And I mean, I've seen too many companies and people focus simply on turning the software on and basically doing a lift and shift without thinking through all those processes. Instead of using it as an opportunity to transform the operations, they focus on just getting the software turned on and, quote, we'll come back later and make the operational improvements. But to borrow a line from Creedence Clearwater Revival, some days that never comes. And you look up in a year and you invested a lot of time and energy and money into a system, and it's really not doing anything any better than what you had before. And that is not a good feeling, and that's not where you want to be. We're getting ready to start a new client, helping them to upgrade to the newest cloud version of the WMS from their existing on premise, heavily customized version that has been in place and serving them well for years. And it's the same brand of software, but honestly, with the fairly radical changes in architecture and functionality, it's fundamentally a full reimplementation of a WMS. So we're going to start first, not with the new software, but with their existing operational processes and what they want to achieve coming the other end of this initiative. And some of the things we'll look at are, you know, what are we doing simply out of habit? What customizations do we think we can get rid of? Is the current storage layout the right one for the new operational processes we're planning on implementing? And is there an opportunity to look at the inventory and purge a lot of those items that we simply don't need anymore? and any other issues specific to their operation that they feel it's important to look at. And it's only after that thoughtful consideration of where they are now and where they might want to be and the physical and operational changes that they're going to have to accomplish to get there, then we can start looking at the actual functionality of the software and applying it so as to do the best we can to get them where they want to be. And if we've done our job right, they'll come out the other end in a better place than they were before, leaner, cleaner, and truly transformed. And all of those months of work will have been worth it. And then they can, like me, at least metaphorically, sit out on their back patio like I am now, or maybe it's on their back loading dock or something, and appreciate the new place they are in and the plan that got them there. It's a nice feeling. So, in closing, I want to wish you good luck in your next project. And if you're getting ready to embark on any kind of journey like this and you'd like to chat about it, reach out and let's talk. Thanks for listening.